This is my Chunkman account. With a mere chunk in his possession and a dream in his heart, he began his quest to conquer the vast expanse of old-school RuneScape's landmass. He started his journey from humble beginnings in Lumbridge, but with an arsenal of custom tasks, he has faced and overcome countless challenges. His journey has taken him through the trials of total level grinding, epic quests, mysterious clues, and perilous encounters with fearsome bosses, all in order to unlock new chunks of land. Now halfway through the journey, the road ahead may be paved with even greater challenges, but with each obstacle overcome, he moves closer to his goal. So welcome to the second half of Chunkman TDK. Last episode we unlocked 3 chunks by completing the quest Hasdil Cult and Eagle's Peak, and the last chunk was unlocked by completing the Desert Medium Diary. Our map expanded with part of the Terranwind Forest to the west of Letia, the top middle chunk of the Bounty Hunter crater, and some of the stones northwest of the lighthouse. We've reached the end of our questing spree last time, so it's time to start working on some other things today. It seems like lately we've done nothing other than quests, achievement diaries, clues. It's time to get back into action, and we are back at Barrows just for that. With the changes that have been made to the Barrow brothers, they are now counted as weak to air spells. So I'm pretty much going to use Chaos spells, so with Windbolt here. And I'm going to use the Chaos Gauntlet to up the max hit. I used to use Slayer Dart. With the weakness, I'm pretty sure we're actually going to hit more than what we were hitting with Slayer Dart, and more accurately. And there's only actually one task left for the Barrows brothers. If we go to the Barrows chest opened, we are currently at 130 opened. We have done a couple just after the last task when we got to 100. Did like 10 chests every chunk, but that kind of got forgotten with all of the quests we were able to do. But we pretty much have 7 items. We're pretty much looking for the 2 Carol pieces and the 2 Aram pieces. And maybe, just maybe, if you could finish the Darok set, we could go for some combat tasks. But in general, we need 120 more kills to get to 250 to complete our last task. This is going to be quite the difficulty because we pretty much have to wait for our minigame teleport to come back each time. For the combat achievements, we've pretty much done everything, so we don't have to bother with that anymore. So it's just killing until we get some new items. And hopefully we get the ones we want. Oh, that's the first drop with an elite clue. We have unlocked quite a few steps, but let's see if we can do it. Fight Arena Pub. That's actually within our chunks. A pirate bandana. I'd have to check if we can buy that somewhere, but the dragon necklace is possible, the magic longbow is also possible. And well, after 2 steps where I had to make a lot of items, so this is 2 steps completed. We need to go to the island of stone, but sadly that is actually pretty far away from everything we've unlocked so far. So I guess we're gonna drop it, but 2 steps. If we can get a little lucky, we might actually get to complete one. Oh, there we have another item. Varag's Brassard at kill count 146. So another new item. Our second piece of the Varag set. So only the helm and the skirt left. I know the skirt is pretty good. I'm not really sure about the Brassard, but it is our first tank body. Although it's probably not better than our fighter torso. So not really sure if this is going to be ever used if we don't get the other pieces. But first item, pretty good. Looking at the difference between the fighter torso and the Varag's brassard, it is much better than the fighter torso. Look at all of those defenses. Even got a nice prayer bonus, but the 4 melee strength that we are losing might actually tip the scales. Like, we like doing more damage than having defenses. Well, I kind of overshot the amount of points we needed, the percentage we needed to get most of the runes, but like, Poltrax on 152 KC is also quite the sight to see, but yeah, that's another collection log slot. This is pretty much useless until we get the Carol's crossbow, and even then it's not that useful. Oh, that's a good one. Thorax plate body, another body at 159. Also the second piece of the thorax set. Not the most useful set though, but I think the body is really good as a tank body. But like I mentioned with the Varag's brassard, we might use it in TOA. But for the rest, the fighter torso is just way better as it has melee strength. Oh, another lead clue. Can we do it? The Pharaoh. Do we have that one? Yes, we do. Okay, let's go on a detour to see if we can actually finish an elite clue. Well, that didn't take long. Isle of Souls is still not unlocked. Yeah, this is gonna take a while before we get here. But alright, that's a drop. Let's continue. And there's another clue at 199. What's the step? Nate is not. Yeah, that's also going to be a drop. This is going to be chest number 209, and that will mean that we have not gotten any item in 50 chests, which is kind of amazing that that could happen. But let's see if we can break the dry streak. No, we cannot. Alright, 41 more KC, and I'm really hoping we can get a couple more new items, as I really want like an Adam's piece or a Carol's piece. Well, at least we are getting some elite clues. But can we do this one? Kenneth's Barker. So yes, we can do the first step. Let's see how far we get. Well, again, only one step. Charcoal burners is way too far for us. So that's again going to be a drop. Oh, finally we got another one. Adam's Hood though. It does have magic percent, but I'm not really sure if we would ever use this. Good to get another item anyway. Would have rather had any other item of Adam, but we finally got rid of the dry streak. 55 chests without one unique. Oh, there we have another one. Varag's helm. Isn't that like the third item of Varag? Yes, it actually is. Only the plate skirt, which is probably the most useful item of the full set. But then we have full Varag. Not the most useful set to have, but I guess it's something. Only one helm left, and we've gotten all of the helms. But for the rest, I still really want something from the left, not from the right here. Oh, Darrock's plate body. That's a big one. That's now also 3 out of 4 for the Darrock set, I think. Yes, only the Great Axe left. And that would actually be an amazing set to have. We are also at 220 chests, and we've still only gotten the one duplicated Gutten's chain skirt, which is also quite lucky. I can imagine in the next 30 chests we're definitely going to get another duplicate, but for now the Darrock's plate body, extremely happy with that. I'm really hoping we get the Great Axe. Oh, back to back into the duplicate. Ferrix Helm. Well, we knew it was coming. We pretty much predicted it was coming, but I didn't think it was going to be this soon. Oh, Gutten's War Spear. That's also 3 out of 4 for Gutten's, which is also a very good set. Just the body left, Gutten's body. We're getting really close to actually finishing so many things here. Like, there's an elite step where there's a full set we need, so that would also be very useful that even if we do get the Verax Plate Skirt that we have the set. But Darok's Great Axe for full Daroks would open up a couple possibilities, and full Gutten's is just amazing as you can heal up with the set. So pretty happy with the War Spear. Really hoping we get the Blade Body though. Hey, there's another elite clue as 243. Can we do it? Trollwise Mountain. Nope. That's not a thing. Let's just drop it. And let's continue. We only have 7 more to go. And there we have it. If we kill this Adam, this will be the 250th time we have killed him. Let's see if we can get something from the chest. No, not just yet. Okay, but that is 250 KC on the Barrows chest. And that's the completion of our last Barrows task. If we have a look at the collection log of all of the items we have gotten, we pretty much still need the Carol's pieces and the Adam's pieces we were looking for, which is kind of a shame. We still need the Darok's Great Axe to make a full set of Daroks. We still need the Gutten's Blade Body to make a full set of Guttens. And I think the rest of the sets aren't all that useful. But we pretty much got a piece in every slot. So if we need a tank body, a tank helm, tank legs, we pretty much all got it. Only 2 duplicates as well. The Gutten's Chain Skirt, which we've gotten previous to this task, and another Verax Helm we've gotten this task. All in all, pretty happy with this, but I think I will do more than the 250 KC here. I will return to Barrows as the items were just so useful. We will be able to use definitely all the Carols and the Adams for a long time until we get to the very end game of bosses. So this is definitely not the end of our Barrows journey. It is the end of our Barrows journey for the tasks and the chunks we can get from it. So let's go for the 250 KC completion on our spreadsheet, and then let's pick another chunk. The end of a 40-hour grind at Barrows to get to our last KC task. I actually did only 1 kill every 20 minutes with the minigame teleport, as it was pretty much impossible to do 2 kills without wasting a lot of supplies. So I just did other things while I was waiting for the minigame teleport to get back. Our 48th task and the last task of the Barrows KC. Barrows chest, 250 KC have been completed. 48 boss tasks completed in total now, and 224 landmass chunks. And then back to the map we go. The last chunk we unlocked were some of the rocks next to the lighthouse, and that unlocked another water chunk, so not really much changed because of it. It's only 1 less landmass chunk we can roll, so not that bad of a roll in the grand scheme of things. But let's see what's going to be the next one. Let's pick a chunk. Oh boy. We have reached the end of the mainland. The very western chunk of Terranwen. With the first chunk now in the water that is closing in on Varlamore. It's still pretty far away, but we are getting closer. For the chunk itself, it's pretty much worthless as I don't even think there's anything there. It's not useful to get to the Ironward camp or the Tyrus camp, so just some landmass we have unlocked, which is all fine. While we were waiting for our minigame teleport to get back each time to get to the barrows, I was thinking about what would be next as a chunk task if we didn't roll a good chunk. What I was thinking about is going for some total levels. We are currently 1864 total. We would need 11 levels to get to the next milestone, to the next task of 1875 total level. As you can see, we pretty much have a lot of skills that are very close to the level. So I don't think this will take all that long. I am actually going to start with the hit points and magic level, and I'm just going to do some more barrows, KC. I really want to get some more as I really want to get those Carol's items, those Adam's items, and maybe complete either the Guttons or the Darox set. That would be amazing if that would be possible. And meanwhile we can also get our hit points level and the magic level. So let's start with the barrows runs. I don't think this will be a lot of KC, but maybe like in 10 KC we can get something. Oh, there's the hit points level. And there we have the magic level 85. We are currently at skill 265. We haven't gotten anything in these last 14 trips, so that's a bit worrying. We're a little behind on the amount of items we should have seen. But let's hope we get something at 265, and if not, we'll just go get our next 9 levels we need for our next task. And there's the farming level, level 80. After all of that farming, we can make some potions for Herblore level 78. And there we have a banked prayer level we still had left, level 78. We've built up quite a bit of oak planks of the eclectics we've caught, and we are going to get 70 construction, 71 construction, and 72 construction. We need 3 more levels. I can see a couple more that are very close to the levels. So let's just finish with some rune crafting, thieving, and mining. Second game of Guardians of the Rift. And that's the rune crafting level. There's the thieving level, level 75. Before we actually start with the mining level, we only need 15k more. I actually noticed we still have some golden nuggets. I'm just gonna buy some items as these items are pretty cheap. Like for the 70 we could get the boots and the helmet, and that's gonna give us a little bit more experience. So let's buy the helmet and the boots, which are both collection log items. And with this deposit, that is 72 mining. Didn't take all that long, but with that, we are now 1875 total, which is another task completed. So let's complete it on our spreadsheet and then let's pick another chunk. It's been a while since we've done a total level task, but this was quite easy as we had some things saved up and we were fairly close for a lot of levels. But this is 1875 total level completed, our 75th total level task, and our 325th chunk. And then back to our map. The last chunk was the very western border of the Terranmin area next to the Ironward camp, and it doesn't really change much as the ones above and below were already unlockable, and the one next to it is water, as we can now go to the Varlamore section or to the Current section. So that might be interesting to get unlocked, but that's something for the far future. Let's see what we are going to get on the mainland instead. Let's pick a chunk. Okay. Chunk picker does not want to. I guess we are a chunk closer to Harlemore again. But as this is a water chunk is not a landmass chunk. So let's pick again. Let's pick a chunk. Oh, the whole other way. The Rogue's Castle. That's actually not a bad chunk. Do we have all of the portals here unlocked? No, not just yet. We still need this one next to the KBD lair. Otherwise, that would have been pretty nice that we had all of those unlocked for a little bit quicker to get around here. Or to get out if we want. But the Rogue's Castle, there's a couple things here. We could maybe go for the combat task for the Chaos Elemental, as we are still missing one there and we need to flinch it pretty much with these trees. The other thing is there's a master step here, there is a hard clue step in the castle grounds itself. And these chests here are also pretty good for hard clues. So that actually might be a very good thing to go and try and do if we go for some hard clues next time. So all in all, I'd say it's a pretty decent chunk. For the next chunk, I was thinking about what to do, and I have a couple of days off of work, so it's probably a good time to do some things in the wilderness. Last time we went to Vetjen, and I'm pretty much going to do the same thing here. Last time we got up to 50 kc, our next task is 100 kc, and last time we didn't actually die within those 50 kc because our main was scouting the entrance of the cave, and that actually went really well, so I pretty much want to go back there. One of the biggest reasons is of course that we still do not have the dragon pickaxe after completing 250 kc on the Chaos Elemental and 50 kc here on Vetjen. So we should be close to getting it. Either way, this boss is amazing for resources, for herb lore and such, so either way I'm going to be very happy with anything I get here. Oh, an elite clue after 2 kills? Can we do it? We actually can. Yeah, we actually can, so I'm gonna use my super attack and such, and then go and try that. Well, the elite clue is again a challenge scroll that we cannot do, and we actually got a little more lucky than the previous times. We have actually been able to complete 2 steps on the elite clue, so that's an improvement, but I'm hoping that maybe with a little luck we can eventually get one completed, as that is a task as well. But for now, it's a drop, and let's get back to Vetjen. And there's another elite clue. That's like 8 kills later. Okay, let's pick it up. Let's see if we can do it Sherlock. Depends on the step, but let's have a try again after we finish these supers. Well, that sucks. We've done 4 steps on this elite clue, so this 5th step could have been the last one, as it's 5 to 7 steps. But we again need to go to Lake Mulch, and that's way too far for us. And Sherlock gave us 2 times to make a super defense potion, which means I had to kill like a couple hundred men because I didn't have any Cadentines, because we just used all of them as we grinded for a herblore level. But yeah, a bit of a waste of time I guess, but that's another drop. We're getting really close to completing an elite clue though, so it's definitely possible. We just need to be a little lucky. And there's kill number 100 already. Some more tar crabs, and let's get out of here. Except for those elite clues, nothing really happened. I only had to walk away like once or twice while there were PKers, but they never came in, so it wasn't really an issue. And the only thing that's a bit different this time around is that we have the Slayer ring that we can teleport to the Stronghold Slayer cave, as we have unlocked that now, to get to a bank quicker than when we would go to the Slayer tower. But for the rest, we've pretty much gotten some decent loot, some good herbs, some good herb secondaries, but that's pretty much it. No dragon pickaxe just yet, or any other drops from Vettion just yet, but that's 100k C, and 100k C completes the third task of Vettion, so let's go and complete that on our spreadsheet so we can pick another chunk. One uneventful wilderness task completed. That's nice for a change, otherwise there's always so many people in the wilderness. But during off times, that's all pretty alright. Our Vettion 100k C task has been completed. That's now 49 boss tasks completed for 326 landmass chunks unlocked in total. And then back to our map. The last chunk we unlocked was the Rogue's Castle, which was a pretty good one, but everything around it was already unlocked. So that's one less chunk we can roll. And maybe, just maybe, as I am on a couple of days off at the moment, if we unlock this one, we could go to Venenatis for the first time. And that would also be a very fast and easy task to complete. It would also give us more options to use the escape caves, as currently I'm always using the below one here, but the other one is only like over here to escape, which is a really annoying place to escape. So if we could unlock like this one, we could get all of the escape caves. But anyway, we are here to unlock a chunk, and the chunk picker still decides. So let's see which one we are going to get. Let's pick a chunk. Oh, is that water? Yes, that's fully water. Getting closer to Soul Wars. Okay, that's not bad, but a water chunk is a reroll as we are going for the landmass chunks. Let's see what the second one will give us. Let's pick a chunk. That's also a water chunk. Yes, it is. And it unlocks 2 more. But getting really close to Yetizo and Nate is not. Which would be pretty decent unlocks. But yeah, we still need Relaka, of course. So let's maybe get this one then. Third time's always the charm. Let's pick a chunk. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, that's so good. This means we can finally do the Path of Glufry. And with the Path of Glufry, we will be able to get the Warped Scepter. Our first powered stave. And that will probably be very useful if we want to go do some bosses. So in general, I'm extremely happy that we unlocked this one. And with that really nice unlock, we're at the end of the video. Next time we'll go and get our first powered staff after completing the quest for another chunk. So I hope to see you all there and have a great day in the meantime.